waiting. I know it took a few minutes to get this up and running, but thank you. Okay, let's start today's practice. I encourage you to use headphones if you can, and if you have them, just plug them into your laptop or your phone. There's nothing really to see in this video. It's just a meditation, and I'm just going to be sitting here and I'm going to keep doing this to myself so you hear me better. In fact, I'll just hold on to this mic. So, if you open your eyes and you see me moving or you see me playing with your phone, it's only because I'm either keeping time or I'm trying to speak clearly into the microphone. Other than that, I'm not distracted or anything. Okay, so cool. If you want to set some music to this, go ahead. I would recommend something only instrumental, very slow, maybe like strings or some piano or something. If not, it's not necessary. My voice should be enough to guide you. Okay, so let's start. I'd like you to come into a cross-legged position of your choice. If you want to lean up against the wall, go for it. It's going to be a short meditation, about 20 minutes or 25 minutes. We're going to use the breath to sort of go into that space of quiet and stillness. So just come into a seated position. Let your spine be as straight and tall as it can be. And let your palms rest on your knees with your thumb and your index finger connecting, where your index finger is just slightly below the tip of your thumb. The rest of your 3 fingers are together, facing upwards in Gyan Mudra. Back is straight, face is relaxed. And if you haven't already, just close your eyes. Slowly just start to welcome the space that you're in. Welcome the earth beneath you, the space around you, in your room. Then welcome the space that's inside you. Whatever thoughts keep fluttering through, any distractions, whatever is grabbing your attention, just keep exhaling it out and coming back to yourself. In today's meditation session, we're going to use the breath, and what I meant by that is the breath in yoga and even in life, we always say that the breath is the bridge between the body and the mind, and it's always the best reflection of how we're feeling, right? Which is why when we're happy or when we're in deep sleep, we're always breathing really nice and long breaths. But if we're angry or if we're frustrated or anxious, then our breath becomes very ragged and short. So a good way to tame the mind, or rather bring it under your control, is by using something more tangible like the breath. Okay, so all we're going to start off with is just you personally bringing your awareness to your breath, and slowly just start taking deeper inhales and deeper exhales. Meditation. Just keep breathing, keeping that awareness on your breath. And now we're going to start the pranayama, which we're going to do is Anilom Vilom. Okay, we're going to do about 10 minutes of this breath, and the breath is important to guide you. It's like a stepping stone into your meditation. So don't just think this is just another breathing exercise that we do before asana class, but really try to go into the breath. Okay, for those of you who don't know how we do Anilom Vilom, is we take the first 2 fingers, the index finger and the middle finger, and we will place them on our third eye. Or if you don't want to have contact with your face for now, you can just fold them and keep them inward near your palm. Your ring finger, your little finger, and your thumb will stick out. Okay, now you use this is your right hand. So you use your thumb on your right hand to close the right nostril, and then the ring finger will alternate and close the left nostril. Okay, so you alternate between the thumb and the ring finger to close your right and left nostrils respectively. How it works is you inhale on the left, exhale on the right, inhale on the right again, exhale on the left. So it's sort of like an infinity symbol that you're weaving through your nostrils. Okay, you're gonna start off. We'll start off together. Um, I'll count for the first few rounds, so you just get the hang of it if you've never done this before. And after that, I will do it with you, so I'll become silent. But at the end of it, when I want us to step away from the pranayama, you'll hear me ring a bell. Okay, I'll make sure it's audible into the mic. Alright? So for now, just keep those eyes closed, spine straight. Your left hand will rest on your left knee, but let's pick up our right hand. Whatever you feel like doing. If you want to connect the index and the middle finger to your third eye and do the pranayama, go for it. If you want to keep it tucked, go for it. For now, let's start off with our thumb over and covering our right nostril. Okay, and don't worry about the counts. Go as deep as you can go on every inhale and exhale. Okay, for starting off, just to start off with me, let's breathe in 5, and I want the exhale to be longer than the inhale, so we're going to exhale for about 8. All right, so we're starting to breathe on the left nostril. So breathing in on the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale on the right for 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your belly, pull it all the way back to your spine for 3, 2, 1. Inhale again on the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale on the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again on the same side on the left for 5. Take deep breaths, and I want you to fill up your entire being with oxygen for 2, 1. Exhale on the right for 8, 7. As you exhale, I want slow exhales, but exhale all the way down till all the air is out of your body for 3, 2, 1. Inhale again on the right for 5, 4, 3. Deep inhales, fill up your body all the way to the top of your head for 2, 1. Exhale on the left for 8, 7, 6. Letting go of everything that's in your body that you no longer need for 3, 2, 1. Continue in the same way, okay? Breathing in on the left, exhaling on the right, inhaling on the right, exhaling on the left. Your exhales must be longer than your inhales. I will do it with you, so I'm going to go silent now. But whenever we're done, I'm going to ring the bell, and that's your cue. Remember, if you start to get bored with the pranayama, that's just your mind trying to make excuses. Just try to breathe deeply and slowly remember, we're using our breath to anchor the mind. So keep breathing the pranayama, keep alternating between your nostrils. If your mind has wandered away and you still find that you're doing the pranayama but it's more on autopilot and you're not paying attention, try to bring your mind back to the inhales and the exhales, feeling the energy as it goes up through one nostril and comes out the other. Feeling how that feels on your mind and in your body. Being stubborn with yourself through every distraction. Keep breathing, keep your awareness on the breath. Anilom Vilom, this pranayama is amazing when you want to balance both sides of the brain and body, which is why we alternate between both nostrils. So at the end of it, it comes to the center, it comes to a midline of balance. And that's the kind of balance we require when we want to meditate. Because when you meditate, you don't want to be too analytical and energetic using the solar side of your body, but you also don't want to be too calm because then you'll just go to sleep. if you're using only the lunar, the cooler side of your body. So you want a balance, which is why this pranayama is great for bringing your body and mind and breath into alignment and the center. So keep going just a few more minutes of this pranayama. Try to make the inhales and the exhales as full as you can, filling up your body with energy, keeping your mind focused and aware as much as you can. Even if it keeps getting away from you with thoughts and distractions, just bring it back to the present moment as you're doing this breath, as the breath is flowing through you. Just stay with your body, stay with the breath. That's all you have to do. Wherever you are, just slowly start to let go of the breathing exercise of the pranayama. Let go of your hands from your face and let your right hand settle on your knee. Just come back to a breath that uses both your nostrils at the same time, but feeling more centered and more calm, more balanced in the midline of your body. If you did the pranayama as best as you could, you will start to feel way more calm and balanced and composed. And your mind will definitely be more unified than before, less distracted. Okay, just stay in the feeling of that. And now, what I'd love for us to do is we're slowly and gently going to pick up one mantra called So Hum. Okay, Soham is a very beautiful mantra to begin with if you're a beginner or even if you've been doing meditation for years. Soham literally means I am that. Okay, and that could mean anything. It could be the whole universe, it could be a god that you believe in, a deity, a religion, a person who's influenced you and impacted you the most. I am that could mean the highest emotions and powers in this universe. So even if you don't believe in God, if you don't believe that there's someone higher than you or some power that's orchestrating everything, there is always an emotion, or there are always things that you feel are higher than you, are greater than you, whether that's love or service or just a feeling in your chest, because we've all experienced love, right? Maybe it's not with a partner, but it's with a mother, a father, someone, a dog, or anyone. That's one thing that unites us. It's the fact that we've all experienced love. So even if it's just love that you think is greater than you, Soham means I am that I am a part of this bigger thing, and whatever divinity or higher power that exists above me that I think is greater than just me, myself, and I, that I am a part of that. That whatever I am seeking in the universe already exists inside me, and not just inside me, but everyone around me. That the one thing that unites us is that we all are divine at the core of our being. So, gently in your minds, as you slowly inhale, you'll say so in your head, and on the exhale, it'll say hum. And so, hum also really reverberates with the sound of your breath on the inside. So, it's a very easy mantra to stick with as you go with your meditation. And why I chose Soham is because we want to keep the analytical thinking mind anchored and one pointed and focused on one thing. So Soham is a great way to do that. So for the next few minutes, I want you to just keep your eyes closed. Gently on every inhale and exhale, just say so hum. Just quietly in your mind to yourself. Not moving anything on the outside. Just really silent on the inside. Not trying to visualize anything, not trying to force anything. Just keeping that mantra in your head. So hum. So hum. As you inhale and as you exhale. So hum. Try to find a rhythm through your breathing and weave that in with your mantra. So it should become effortless for you to breathe and let the sound of so hum permeate your mind at the same time. So hum. And once you've found a rhythm with your breathing, an easy way of saying the mantra in your head where you're not forcing it, it's just happening in the background. Whatever you thought of that divine or God or energy or feeling, the thing that you thought I am that meant, I want you to bring that feeling, translate that into a feeling, and bring that to your heart center. All that means is, okay, so if I'm religious and there's this one God that I think is greater than me, and that's the God that I pray to and worship. When I say I am that, I want to bring that sense of love and surrender and gratitude that I feel when I think of that God. I want to bring that to my heart, right? And I know asking you to feel something might be a little esoteric. You're just like, what? How do I do that? But our body is always communicating with us through feelings. Okay, you've always felt these things, and I'm just asking you to tap into that and anchor that to you rather than emotions always controlling us. We're voluntarily bringing these emotions to our heart center. Emotions that are greater than us, feelings that are greater than us. And every God at the end of the day, every religion, everything, what they're trying to tell us to do is to love and to accept, to be happy, and have emotions like that running our lives rather than anger and greed and hatred. So, keeping our eyes closed, slowly breathing and inhaling, exhaling to the sounds of so hum, meaning I am that. Bring the feeling of thatness in your heart center. Could just be love, could just be a feeling that your God, your deity, your higher power, your consciousness, your unified field, whatever it is that is for you, or even if it's just a person who's meant everything to you, bring the feeling of that essence into your heart and just hold it there. Keep remembering when you say so hum, you're also saying that you are also part of that. You are part of that higher being, that higher consciousness, that pure divinity, that God, that person who's so amazing, that feeling of love. You are a part of that. I am a part of that. Everyone and everything around us is a part of that. That's the feeling we want to inculcate when we say so hum. It's an acceptance that everything and everyone at the core of their being is divine. Maybe we don't see that because we see the world through our own perceptions, our egos, our identity. But we all have the same amount of divinity if we just choose to tap into that and acknowledge it in ourselves and the world around us. It's just a few more minutes, just trying as much as we can, no forcing. Just trying to keep the mind anchored in one place by gently just saying, so hum, I am that. And feeling that essence in your being and holding that dear to your heart center. Just a few more minutes, stay present. Be stubborn with your mind. The mind always wants to make excuses when you meditate because it's scared. It's scared of this darkness. It's scared of keeping its eyes closed and actually looking within. Because when have we ever done that? At least when we're not sleeping. And we're always scared of things that we don't know. And it's in the unknown that the most amazing, the most adventurous things lie and exist. So if you're feeling that darkness behind your eyes, you think your eyes closed, your eyes are closed and you think that there is only darkness, there's void and you're spiraling inward, that's fantastic. Keep going into that darkness because everything you want to see and everything you want to know exists in that darkness. It's not a darkness because it's an absence of light. It's a darkness that's full of life. We just don't know how to see it. Keep saying so, hum, gently, so, hum. Keeping that feeling in your heart center, letting it grow and glow through you, around you. Don't try to control anything, don't try to force anything. As best as you can, keep your mind anchored to your mantra. Keep your emotions anchored to one feeling. And then gently, I would love for you to bring both your hands on your heart center, keeping your eyes closed. Just place them on your heart in a way that feels most tender to you, remembering that this place that exists inside you, that holds the entire universe, that is extremely divine, lies here. So as you place your hands there, it's almost like an opening, like a welcoming of the space. May it open up and may the light come through and around you. So you can spread this everyone that you see, bringing that bringing that spark of light. Imagine if everyone brought this out. Just acknowledging this pure love and incredible energy within you, and knowing that it exists for you, but also for everyone else around you. And maybe get up from this meditation, always remembering that every thought, every word, every action, every intention, as best as we can, should stem from this place that is higher than our identity, our ego, our possessions, our material needs. And maybe drench ourselves first in love, and then to everyone and everything around us. And whenever we start to get caught up in the outside world, we know that this space exists within us always. And all we have to do is tap into it and open our hearts and let it come through. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Thank you for showing up here today and sticking this out. And no matter how you thought your meditation was or what your opinion of it was, there is no wrong meditation or bad meditation. It's just what we are capable of at this moment, and it's all we can do right now. And it's what we need right now. So you can continue if you want, just sitting here and meditating for a little while longer, but I'm going to sign off. So thank you so much again for trusting me with this experience of yours and letting me guide you through it. And I hope you liked it, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.